last time I tried to make this video, my mic was horrible, and also it rained in the middle of it, so I couldn't ever finish it. There's another reason I bought this suit, and it is coming down. I've got to get back home. Oh my gosh, I'm going to rain! These spawns here are going back. Listen to her. What is going on, everybody? It's Clay Mahaffey back at it again, and this is Mahaffey Moto. Oh, there's someone right there. I was gonna film in their driveway, but too bad. Can't do that now. I'm gonna go this way. So, what is going on, everybody? Woo! I'm back. Got my new GoPro, a new mic. And hopefully it sounds pretty good. It's always a struggle with me, the sound, but I think I've got it finally. I think I've got it dialed in. I got me a new mic. It's a giant squid mic. Those are supposed to be like the best there is for moto vlogging, but I'm not sure with them, especially with the new GoPros, because my old mic was compatible with old GoPros, but not new GoPros. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Had to wait a whole, like, 2 weeks. Watering, I didn't know anybody watered gardens with a watering can, but I had to wait like a whole 2 weeks to get this stupid mic in. But hopefully it fixes all of my audio issues. I know for one thing that's a lot smaller, so that's, I think that's going to be pretty good. I was going to make a video like 2 weeks ago on basically kind of like a review of this Harley-Davidson Sportster 1200 10,000 miles later. I bought it with 15,000 miles, and now it's got 28,000 miles, but I'm gonna call it 10,000 miles later because I put 10,000 miles on this motorcycle. So with like smaller motorcycles like the Honda Shadow and the Honda Rebel, if I would have put 10,000 miles on them, I felt like they were a little small. Motorcycle, hell yeah. I felt like those were a little small, like after getting used to them and after using them for a while. They just felt small to me, smelled underpowered. But after 10,000 miles with the Sportster 1200 Bad Boy Edition, this thing right here, I do not regret it at all. Spent $3,000 on it. It had 15,000 miles and carburetor issues. I basically rebuilt the carburetor, put some new tires on it, put some new bars, and hadn't done anything else but oil changes. And let me tell you, this thing is basically unstoppable, I think. Oh, and I put a new air cleaner on it. It's a TC Bros little air cleaner, because I didn't like the look of the stock one. But other than that, man, I don't think I could have. I think my decision to buy this motorcycle was probably the best decisions I've had as far as motorcycles go, because I just think the Sportster, for beginner to intermediate, even experienced people on the motorcycles, no matter what your experience level is, you can have a ton of fun. It's light enough for a less experienced person to be able to ride it and not be super intimidated by the weight, and it's powerful enough that you can still go on like the interstate and highways and stuff and not feel underpowered. And it's small enough and light enough you can still go on back roads, and you can go fast down back roads and take turns fast and everything, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright. It's still fun. That was one thing I was worried about when selling the Honda Shadow. It was super fun on back roads, and I wanted another motorcycle I could still have fun on back roads with. And this bike right here, I think this is it. And another thing about the Sportster, they have so many aftermarket options you can get on them. Like with the Honda Shadow, and I didn't really look into it much with the Honda Rebel, yes, there was aftermarket options, but there's basically like 3 or 4 main companies that made aftermarket options for those motorcycles. And or if you didn't want to buy your own aftermarket stuff, you had to like basically make it. And I don't have a welder. I don't know how to weld, so I'm not really into I'm not really gonna create parts for it. Maybe in the future, that's one thing I want to get to. I want to get into like welding a hardtail onto like the frame and everything, but still, that's in the future. And with the Sportsters, you can just do so much to them, just bolt-on parts basically, and then you can still take it off and have it completely stock if you want to. Like, you don't have to do a whole lot of custom fabrication and everything that you do with a lot of the other well, I guess non-Harley Davidson motorcycles. You can get a completely different look with only bolt-on parts, and that's just one thing I love about them. Gosh, I'm going 65, and I'm trying to find a spot where I can pull over and give you like a little walk around of it. Maybe I can up here. Okay, yeah, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm back. For sale by owner, keep out, no parking. You know what? I gotta say, I think I'm gonna buy and turn it into a house / garage. But yeah, this is the Sportster, and yeah, it's a 2006 1200 custom. Only thing I done to it was the air cleaner, the oil filter deal, whatever that is, and bars, mirrors, grips, and tires. Other than that, it's completely stock, except for when I bought it, it had the short shots on it and progressive suspension in the rear. But yeah, is that a diaper? Oh yeah, and the swing arm bag. Best investment if you got a motorcycle, you gotta have one of those. If you don't want saddlebags, get you a swing arm bag. You can put just a little things in it, and then on your picture side, your good side of your motorcycle, use no bag. Oh, and that little front bag. I only got my registration in there, but it is covered in pollen. So, burp it. But yeah, that's the Sportster. About to crank this puppy up if I can get out of here. If I don't get stuck like they did.